excuse me. Hello, me again, Kalvin. Welcome to Kalvin TV. That's who I am, Kalvin. Yeah, if you watch the other video, yeah, I was running out of time. I had to cut it short. But, yeah, I'm still out of breath, you see. Yeah. Saying. It's 2.5 months in a coma. But like I said, for the first month, I didn't know where I was. Because I had so many drugs and stuff pumped into me. And of course, they had to... because I had so many drugs when I was in a coma, I had so many drugs, they would keep me asleep with so many different drugs. And of course the medicine, different drugs, trying to fight the disease. So yeah, and and I slowly began to know where I was. And I still had tubes and stuff. They were feeding me by the tube in my nose, going right down. They were feeding me. I was still on a ventilator. They put a hole there, and the tube was sticking out. And that was still breathing for me. And of course, I couldn't talk. So, whatever, I was still in intensive care. The nurses were in like something like out of Aliens, you know. Hang on. Yeah, they're all in safety stuff and the air filters, and every so often they had to go in, change the battery, the battery would beep so they would disappear. And I was still on the loader machinery, but I slowly started to know where I was and what happened, and and to communicate with the nurses I had to write stuff down. And of course, where my muscles weren't used, I couldn't lift up my arm. My arm was, couldn't move my legs. I could just about move like that. Yeah, and acknowledge just like that, or no, like that. And like, yeah, and I was weak. They had to look over and say, "You okay?" I was going, yeah. Well, I didn't say yeah. Well, I was saying yeah, but nothing was coming out, you know. And I was in pain. Yeah, I was in a bit of pain. And when they said, "You okay?" I was going, no. First thing they said, "You in pain?" I went, yeah. They went, yeah, okay. And then they gave me something, I don't know what it was. And it just relieved the pain. But just doing that, not speaking, I felt like a newborn baby, you know. And frustrated at the time as well, you know, because some things I tried to communicate with, I couldn't write, couldn't hold the pen was kept on falling, and everything was falling, you know, my hands couldn't grip anything, couldn't lift nothing, like I said, nothing. Muscles are just gone, and like, yeah, and but the nurses, they were there 24. When one shift finished, another nurse, they were there all the time. The only time they weren't there was to change their batteries, and even then they were seconds or minutes, seconds I'd say seconds, you know. No, I say a minute, yeah, because sometimes they couldn't find a battery. So yeah, it was, between seconds and minutes. But they were quick, they didn't hang around. And and then at the side of me I had a buzzer. No good to me. I didn't have to stop to even press that fucking buzzer, you know. Yeah. But I managed it. And slowly and surely I started to communicate, which must have been annoying for that lot. Yeah, I kept them on their toes, don't worry. Yes, you know who you are. Good on ya. Yeah, I hope you're watching this because I did have a laugh. Yeah, so basically, I was in intensive care for another month. Yeah, say 1 month I didn't know what was happening. Another month I did know what was happening. I remember the nurses coming in, telling me what a lovely day it is. It's hot out there, because where I was in Brighton, I called it the dungeon. Right? There was no wall. There was walls, but no windows. It was just 4 concrete walls and doorway and all. Yeah, you know, it's like a fucking prison cell, right? And a little window at the side. So if the nurse wanted to go, argument's sake, she went on her break, which they're entitled to. There'd be a nurse in the other room looking after another patient. Keep on looking through the window to make sure I was all right. And like, that's why every now, you know, they had a job on her. I'll keep dribbling, sorry. That's another thing. I'll get to that later. And that's another thing. You know, they had 12-hour shifts. They had a lot to do. Bless them. You know, because when the other nurse next door wanted a break, she had to do the same. And then if I wanted something, like, she'd say, yeah, hang on. I had to wait, which I didn't mind, because oh blimey, you think one-on-one intensive care, right? You think, yeah, she'd just sit there and, oh yeah, I'll get up and do it. It's not like that. They're constantly on the go, checking, double checking and everything. They are so damn good in there. You know, you feel sorry for them because they're rushing, well, not rushing, but they haven't got time, you know, to take a 5-minute breather. And then when they do, they have to write stuff down, what they did, what they did today, and how they done it, and how they done it. You know, there were a load of paperwork for them to do, hell of a lot, but they managed it. You know, bless them. You know, I take them a lot. I mean, if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd give them money. I'd say, yeah, have it all. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say have it all, but, you know, I'd say, yeah, go and treat yourself to, you know, holiday. You bloody well deserve it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I had that much money, I'll treat them all to an holiday. Go and have your holiday. You bloody deserve it. You know what I mean? Because the stress they must be under as well. Yeah, I could imagine it. They do a good job. So yeah, about 2 months I'd say I was intensive care. And then the good news was, my arms start to slowly come back and everything. Bearing in mind it was for about 4.5 months now. I haven't used my legs, so I couldn't walk. So I could just about use my arms to a certain extent, and I still can't really use them now to a certain extent. Like, yeah, muscles like, you know, I can't chase any women down the street, you see. That's what that is. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't chase them, you know what I mean. You know. Yeah. And, yeah. Where was I? Talking about bloody women again, innit? Oh dear. Oh, no. These pop-ups are doing me in. If I start shooting at them, you know, I'm pissed off. I shouldn't swear, really. Bloody dribbler. Yeah. So, then the good news come. I was getting transferred from Brighton all the way to Haywards Heath, which I live in Burgess Hill, and Haywards Heath is literally a 5-minute journey. Yeah, it's a 5-minute journey, so it's easier for me kids to come and see. And plus, I was in a side room, all on my own, and it had windows. Yes. Oh, I was happy as a sandboy. You know, I thought, yeah, you know, when they were transferring me, you know, out of the dungeon and into the ambulance, I said, yeah, I can't wait to feel the sun on me thing. They said it's bloody raining. I said, just my bloody luck, innit? Eh? Bloody raining. I think it rained for about 3 days. Bloody charming. Autumn's here and I'm bloody midsummer, you know. But anyway, like I said, I was in there and I could just about see out the window anyway. So I was there for about a week and a half, and they said, oh, we're going to transfer you. I said, oh, where to? They said, to a rehabilitation centre, Kleinwall, in Burgess Hill, Haywards Heath, which was 5 minutes down the road. So I said, I said, what do they do then? They said, it's physio. You'll be getting a load of physio, basically, because you can't walk and you can't use your limbs much, and they will help you get going. So, me thinking in my head, bloody physio, it's going to be like a training camp, a boot camp. I thought, oh my God. I went, yeah, well, have I got a choice? I went, no, you've got to go, haven't you? Yeah, I go, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, just a quick note. I set this calendar's upside round the wrong way, you know, the wording, but that stopped the day I went in hospital, April the 3rd, and I haven't bothered to take anything off. And everybody that comes up here sees me, that sends chills down their spine. They said that freaks them out. You know, they said that's spooky. I said, yeah, it's a reminder. Not, I need reminding. But yeah, need reminding. Yeah, so anyway, so I went to Kleinwall. I can't pronounce it, but it's a rehabilitation in Haywards Heath. And yeah, I was there. I was having physio. It turns out I loved it. But the first couple of times, yeah, first couple of times they got me up, just sitting up, and that was the first time in months, because you know the bed climbs, and that's the only time, you know, you don't do anything. But this is, you know, when them supporting me without the bed going up, and I was out of breath. Checking my stats went down. It was taking 3-4 minutes for the stats to get up, and they went, right, we do bits and pieces at a time. So yeah, that was okay. But yeah, it was hard. It was really hard. It was knocking the breath completely right out of me. But I thought, I want to walk again. I need it. I need to get out of here. I need to get back to some sort of more normal. More, yeah, that word. And so yeah, I think about a month and a half I was there. All together, from start to finish with COVID, I was there 6.5 months. I was in hospital, or I was in the system 6.5 months. So yeah, and the physio at Climb Walk, Elizabeth, was like a big help, and I forgot the rest of their names. They're gonna shout at me, but I had a bet with one of them, yeah, McDonald's, that I wouldn't walk 30 metres, yeah, with a Zimmer frame, and I did. Nearly killed me, but I done it for McDonald's. Had it, lovely, sorted. Yeah, that was nice. And yes, the physio team were absolutely brilliant. They used to come in, do you want to do physio today? Yep, please, let me do it. Yeah, so I gradually got the use of my legs, and hold on. Yeah. Oh, I've gone dizzy again. See, it's the trouble. I get dizzy. Yeah. I do get dizzy when I exert myself, I should say. Yeah. More about that a bit later in another vid, because I can see it, the time's running out, and I want to keep it just right. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Climb Walk, the people were nice. Right, on that note, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and make another one and to carry on. There's going to be more parts to it, because I've got a load of things to say which will open your eyes to, that you most probably don't understand what Cobra really does or really is. And anyway, this is Kalvin Mahoney TV, that's who I am, and thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. Stay safe, wear a mask and keep your distance. Thank you very much.